Hello shape enthusiasts and welcome back to another episode of our 1000% hard factory series. We are quickly approaching the end. Last episode you saw me completely run out of blueprint points. Since then I have let my game run for about 2 hours in the background, nothing too crazy. We're still at 37 hours of playtime just to get some blueprint points so we're not just completely starving during the episode and I have to take multiple breaks. But yeah, now that we have blueprint points, a critical question need be answered. We should either invest some of these blueprint points into a second blueprint point factory, which costs roughly how much? Probably around the 10 mil mark. We can invest half of this into building another factory to get more blueprint points. Or, since we're so close to the end, can we finish the game with these 23 million blueprint points? If we go to milestone 9, this factory costs around 6 million, right? So I can probably duplicate it 2 times and still have enough points to finish off these tasks. I think that's enough. Also, I've decided that since this damn thing is so expensive and I was stupid enough to do testing and condensing out here, we might as well use this damn factory. Because what's it doing? It's just sitting there doing nothing. And another thing I've just decided is that everything is too slow right now. It's like a little bit laggy, if you notice. I hate it, and I'm gonna deconstruct some of my milestone factories to get back some valuable CPU resource. What is this? This is a train line. So I'll be right back while I do that. Alright guys, I've deleted all of my milestone factories. I hoped I didn't delete anything critical to what I'm doing, but we'll find out shortly. So we've got our 4 tasks that we need to do, so why don't we get cracking on that. This is the last stage of this task, so after that we only got 3 tasks to do. So let's go over here. I feel like it's a lot less laggy already. I feel like Shapez is very poorly optimized because my computer should not be struggling to do this sort of stuff, but it is. So what do we need to do to this damn shape? It's the bottom 2 layers is exactly the same, to which we just need to add a 3/4 yellow circle with a pin on top. Okay, that doesn't seem too tricky, and we need 2 of them, so we need 2 circles. Do we have circles around here somewhere? Looks like the closest circles is here. All right, I need 2 of these. I might as well just process it here, why not? It's going to be deconstructed very soon anyway. So we'll bring 2 circles out, to which we need to 3/4 destroy this. So let's go ahead and do that. 3/4 destroy. Pull to 3/4. Which way does that go? There. Now we've got our 3/4 of a circle. Then we need to paint these yellow. So where is my yellow? I guess this red and green over here is the closest. So we can just bring them up, I guess. Now we need a double painter. We don't have a double painter anywhere that we can steal anymore, but that's fine. Let's just get the fluid extraction going. Build ourselves a mixer. We only need 1. Then we can just get this to paint. Grab my painter, grab another painter, should probably put it like up to 1, eh? Like that. That's not how you do painting. Gonna do it really dirty. This is stupid. Do it 1 tile out, make it easier for ourselves. Wasting blueprint points, it's fine. Get these shapes in. Okay, so that should be my yellow 3/4 circles. Then they need to be pin pushed, so let's get pin pushing. Then we just need a singular pin. Now, to make a singular pin, we can just steal this process to make 4 pins, and then we can just full to 3/4 it, right? Something like this. We just need to make 1 of these. So basically this process, which just takes a shape and 2 of any color. Okay, any shape and 2 of any color. Let's have a look. We just take 2 greens, I suppose. Which one of these asteroids is big enough to fit 2 things? I don't know. But that's fine. So we just do something like this. the shape comes in here, then the color comes in here. So maybe something like that. Something like this. I don't know why I did all that facing the wrong way, but that's fine. Believe that should do it. Now with that shape and that, we just need to pin push one more time, and that should give me a singular layer of pins. With that singular layer of pins, what I want to do is we need to filter 4 quarters. This is really poorly named, by the way. Then I just need 2 of these singular pins. I don't know where they go, but basically they need to be stacked on top of this shape. So we need 2 stackers. Either way, this needs to be the top, right? So we'll have to flip this and this. And then we just need to bring these in. WAF, can you get this shape out using swappers? I don't think so. WAF, master of the swapper. Alright, something like this. I'm sure there's going to be a rotation involved at some point, but there's no way I'm going to know what that rotation is until much, much later. So I'm just going to leave it like this for a second, and then we'll go work on some other shapes. Not that one. This one scares me. This one, though, is very similar. We just need to crystal a full red onto the very top of it. So if we just go to where that shape is being processed, this shape is exactly the same thing, right? We need that crystal thing again to make a full pin layer. So let's just steal one of these, and I need to make 3 full pin layers. Oh, that's a little bit yuck. But yeah, I need that over here, and we need it like, it doesn't matter what color we use or shape, so we just need it to be like anywhere. Maybe we'll just use this green then. So let's just do this here, but we need a 3rd one. So let's just grab a 3rd one. Somewhere like this. Oh, how do I get the pins out? Fine, we'll figure out another route for the pins to go out. We need some color for this. We need full 6 belt of color. Oh man. Well, there's 2 reds here, and in the spirit of things, we should just use more red. 1, 2, 3 reds. And 1, 2, 3 reds. Grab the colors, and we'll pipe it straight into here, and then these can come join. Great. So that should give me 3 full belts of pins. Now we just need to take these belts and bring them over to where all our main stuff is happening, which is where? Over here, like right at the end of the process. We'll just do them over here. How about that? Like this. Now we've got 3 belts of pins coming in, and here's our 3 shapes, and we need to stack. So we have our 3 stacker here. This is quite an efficient 3 stacker, I think. Or reasonably efficient. Efficient enough. And we've got to make sure top is top and bottom is bottom. That is the top, indeed. So these can come in, and then these pins can come in over on this side. But we're not done yet, because once we have the pins on top, we still need to replace the pins with crystals. So we need to then another belt of red crystals, or another 6 red crystals in fact, and then we're done. Maybe I shouldn't have used that belt of red. Forgot I needed yet another belt of red. This red that's making the crystals would be super handy to be making something else instead, right? Would be very handy to use that red to just do this, because this pin process doesn't need to be any particular color. I can just do the green here, right? Ooh, a sort allow me to do that here. This looks a little bit more janky. So we just put a green thing here. Then this belt can come up, and that one can be used for the pin making process. And these can feed in. Like this, and that should get pins out. Why is there no pins coming out? Because there's no color. Why is there no color? Shouldn't the red have been feeding that ages ago? Don't know. But yeah, when red or green arrives there, it will make pins, and with those pins they should be doing this process, and then red crystal will happen, and there should be a pure red crystal layer on the very top of this shape. Excellent. Very easy, guys. Nothing tricky there. Now let's move on. Let's go back to this shape and figure out what we've done. We have to finish it. We didn't even finish the process. Let's see what we've got here. We've got excellent stuff going on here. What is happening? I think I'm dropping that thing in the top right. Yeah, we don't want to drop it on the top right. We want to drop it on the top left. So we need to just rotate these 90 degrees this way, counterclockwise. I really need to somehow get my clockwise, counterclockwise skills up before I start hex mode, because I assume hex mode is just going to be lots of rotation shenanigans. That's going to be 10 times more confusing than the rotation shenanigans we're currently doing. Let me bring this belt over somewhere here, like this. Then we can cut this shape and then stack it with this shape. Now I know this shape is oriented correctly, so we should probably just get this shape oriented correctly. So let's get our 180 degree rotator. Now both shapes should be oriented correctly. In theory, I just need to stack this onto this. Did I pin push this up? I did pin push this, right? Yellows, yeah, they're getting pin pushed here, I believe. Great. That is a pin push layer on top. So if I haven't done anything silly or overlooked anything obvious, in theory, I should just be able to stack this onto this. Do I have any stackers anywhere? I don't have any stackers, so I just have to build 2 stackers. That's fine. Top is top. Yep. No. That's the bottom. So let's give that a flip and then just chuck 2 like there. You can see I'm getting very lazy with my belt spaghetti whenever it comes to the end of a shape, but it is what it is. We're almost at the end, so it doesn't need to be neat, because guess what? After this shape is done, this factory is getting deleted, so I get more CPU space. Great. As long as it works at this point, as long as it works. That's going to take some time to do, so I'm going to go back to staging 3 now and check on my pins. So they're getting full pin layers out, which is exactly what I wanted. This is giving no full pin layers because I'm silly and didn't do the pin pushing process on top of it. We don't want green crystal, full green crystals going out here. That would just be crazy nonsense. Great. Now, that should give the full pin layer. The red should come in here and crystal it. I'm happy with that. I don't want to touch this last shape yet because it scares me. Now, let's do this one. What are we doing to this one? This one, the change on this one doesn't look too bad. Although we can't just, I guess we can just stack this onto the final shape for now, because then what happens? No, we don't want to stack it onto the final shape because we know we're going to have to do this as 2 separate halves. So let's just retain the 2 separate halves and then do it properly. That way we save ourselves some effort. Like, we don't want to skip the step and then make it hard for ourselves later, right? So we've got 1 half coming out here. We've got 1 half coming out here to make this final shape. So this is the final stack. Really, this stacking process should be like somewhere over here, right? So I can properly manipulate things. Let me just take this process and just put it like all the way at the end. Because whatever happens, let me just put it even further down in case we need even more room to work. Because whatever happens to this shape, it's always going to be like put together, swapped together into a whole shape at the very end of the process. So I don't want to like, why don't we just move it out of the way for now so we can have plenty of room to manipulate the 2 halves that are being stacked together in the meantime. That makes sense to me. Should have thought of that when I set up the factory, not like halfway through now, but that's fine. It is what it is. All right, great. So now that shape and that shape will get stacked. So we've got to do stuff to these shapes. So let me just cut the belt somewhere. So we've got to do the next stage of these shapes, which is to add an emerald onto it. So let's get a pin pushed emerald going and then we'll paint it. So where is my full emerald? Over here? Is that a full emerald? Yep. So let's get a full emerald going out, say like this way. Then to the full emerald, we just need to pin push. Then we just need to cut this thing in half. So let's get our 1 to 2 cutting. Then we've got 2 half emeralds, of which we need to paint 2 different colors. So we need a red and a magenta. We have a magenta. Is there any spare magenta? There's 4 magentas here, all being consumed. There's 4 reds here being consumed. There is 2 reds here being consumed and 2 reds here being output, but we can output 3 reds here if we just move this sort of forward 1 tile. Right? No? Oh, it can't be moved forward 1 tile, damn it. This one can be moved forward 1 tile. Then does that give almost enough space for this? Man, this is annoying. Have to offset it a little bit. That gives our 3rd belt of red. Now we've got 3 reds going out here, and we can use one of these to paint that red, but we still need another red. Oh man, how much red do we need? I need another red anyway. Damn it. Okay, fine. We'll just grab another red. Did all that for nothing. But then we're gonna need more anyway, because there's another white crystal process involved in there somewhere. So we're gonna need like 2 whites at some point. So it doesn't matter. Let's just bring more red. So when crystalling, now you guys know with crystal making, it's all about the colors. You just need a bunch of fluid. Okay, let's bring the red. Where's the color mixing happening? Somewhere over here. To make magenta, we need blue. Do we just need 1 more blue? How many blue is being consumed here? We've got 1, 2 blue being consumed here, and 3 blues being output here. So theoretically, I can just peel off this blue and make magenta somewhere. We've already got 4 magenta here, and I only need 1 more magenta. So why don't we just take this and do more shenanigans? Can I just like do something like this? Yeah? Why won't this go? What? Doesn't like this. Oh, I'm using like the wrong belts, that's why it won't go. Alright, that should work. Now I want 5 reds on this belt, and at the moment I've got 4, and then I've got 2 somewhere. There's 3 here. We'll just add more onto this belt. What the heck is that? Great, so this should get me even more magenta. Now the magenta can just sort of merge into this belt, and then we can just peel it off later over here somewhere. So that's our magenta. Now we need our red. So the red is all being consumed here. So we've got a 3rd one going here, so we can use the 3rd red from this belt. I think I've done all my color maths correctly. So we need a red coming out here, and then we need to take the magenta and make it come out here. And then all of this needs to do some sort of painting shenanigans. So let's get painting going. We'll give this a flip, and we'll give this a flip, and then we will belt everything in, and that's not too difficult. Great. So now I've got my 2 halves. Now I need my halves on the right halves. So on the purple half, we need purple, which is perfect. So the purple half is the wrong thing right now. So let's give that a 180 flip. Now this and this can now stack. Wait a minute. Do I have not enough belts? Damn it. I miscalculated. What the heck? Oh man, I'm doing this all double, but I'm doing this all single. Does that mean I need more magenta? Well, I've got 2 belts of magenta, so that's fine. Fine. We need that. Right, that makes the magenta halves. And they need to be flipped. Then we need to do this again to make the red. And does that mean I'm 1 red short of being able to do this? Because now I need 2 belts of red coming out here. And I've only got 3, and they're all being consumed by this. 1, 2, 3. Where is this 3 going? 2 of them are going here. 1 of them is going here. I need another red. I know I could probably, I'm like missing 1 there, but it's fine. The logic is getting too complicated for me to think about right now. what's much easier to do is just to bring in another red. When in doubt, just bring more colors in. Then we should have enough red, and now we just need another one of these emeralds. Great. Now we've got red, we've got emerald. Now we just need to merge this onto this. Why is the emerald on this side? They're both on this side. Where does the rotation happen then? Oh man. So I didn't need rotation on this. I need a rotation on that one. Okay, that's fine. Now I just need double stacking going on. Is this stacking? That's swapping. No, I need actual stacking. Alright. So we just need like some system like this. Doesn't need to be like that massive. But we need some system like this over here. But instead of this, we need stackers. So let's grab our stackers and put them here. And that is the top and the bottom. And we got to get the top and the bottom right. So let's give that a flip because that's going to be on the bottom. And cut these belts now. Get that in. Get these in. Get these in. Get these out. So now we got two of the correct shape. Why are they rotated wrongly now? Oh, okay, they're just residual shapes, I think. That should be correct. That should be correct. That should be correct. Now we need to do the same with the red and the red here. So we need like another two of these systems over like here somewhere. We'll just do it past it, I guess. We'll get this shape and this shape in like this, and then we'll grab these red halves and put them in like this. Is that right? Well, we can't even tell what shape's coming out here yet, but it should be right. I don't see any issues with that. Now this shape and this shape should go into this system. Oh man, I should have done this down here. That's all right. I mean, I could just move this. It doesn't cost that much, right? I can't even see it move. Doing too many shenanigans, guys. Shenanigans. There and there. I used to not give myself enough room to work. Now I feel like I'm creating too much room. Weird. All right, cool. This should give me the second last iteration of this shape. And then we just need to do the white, which is not super difficult. What would happen if I just crystal white this half shape? We should just fill in a white crystal there, right? In theory. So yeah, we'll need like 4 belts of white, but that's fine. That's not a problem. Then we can start figuring out why none of our other shapes are producing. So let's have a look at this one. This is the first one that we did. So we should definitely expect some shapes coming out of here by now. Where are you, shapes? You are correct. That looks very much like this. Am I missing something? Or is it just slow? Did I cut a train line that I wasn't supposed to cut? No? The train line looks fine. I think it's just slow. There we go. Now it's loaded some shapes in, so we should see that. Oh, it's gone. Excellent. Then let's go here. Now I'm like super paranoid that my shapes just aren't going. But I think they're good. This is definitely wrong. What the heck? So we've got a pin layer up here. What? Did I get the top and bottom mixed up? I got the top and bottom mixed up, didn't I? That's crazy. Look what that shape becomes. Look at all these shenanigans. If you pin up this shape, somehow the crystals break, but it's only a 3-layer shape. Why would the crystals break if you... Oh, because I'm stacking. So if I stack on this shape, some completely rando shape comes out. And then when I re-add the crystals back in, some shenanigans occur. I end up with the exact same shape because I shattered all the crystals in there and then somehow re-added it in. And somehow... Oh, then the bottom 2 layers stacked into 1 layer. Oh my god. No, don't... I don't want to look at what the heck happened here. And then there's a pin layer on the bottom. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. But now we've got the pins on top, I can see. And when it goes through the crystal layer, we should have the crystals on top. Man, the way it screws with your mind when like you're dealing with shattered crystals and the way the shape collapses back down again is pretty crazy. I kind of regretting not playing insane mode. I would definitely not want to play insane mode with these 1000% limitations, but I'm very curious to play insane mode just to play around with some of these like crystal shattering concepts and stuff like that. I'm sure it's actually pretty fun. So we'll visit that out, see how we feel after hex mode. Not promising I will do an insane series, but maybe, who knows. Alright, anyway, enough jibber jabber. Let's get this shape going. This shape is not happy with life at the moment. Oh, this is the hard one, isn't it? So we're going from this half to this half. So I feel like the only way to do that, like there's nothing I can do with this half of a shape, right? Because I'm half destroying it. But alternatively, I could cut it in half. But when I cut it in half, I'm gonna not be able to make this blue thing on top. Correct or not? So I feel like I need to remake this factory, but just with the other side. Basically, I just need to move this gray thing on top to the other side, and this green thing needs to be rotated like 90 degrees. But that factory that makes the current shape is already this big. I need double this. Oh my lord. I'm going to think about a better way to do this because I don't have the blueprint points to double this. 8 million. That's ridiculous. Let me think of a better way to do this and we'll do that 8 million strategy as a last resort. Yeah, I'm not seeing how to do these shapes. The only thing that I can think of doing that's kind of clever is we can make it by halves. And somebody told me that whether there's a pin or a gap, it registers as the same shape. But I don't believe them, so I'm not going to risk it because I have limited blueprint points. So we'll just do this properly. Unfortunately, we're going to have to duplicate the factory, and it's annoying because I'm going to need a bunch of circles again. So yeah, damn it. I'm going to need like this many circles again. I'm going to need an entire train system to bring the circles. There's definitely not enough circles happening for this. There's not even enough circles happening to make this shape at the moment. The heck? Oh man. Alright. No complaining. Let's just do it. This circle block is too small. Let's find another circle somewhere. That one's being used for staging 1. There must be a circle. I destroyed so many factories. There's a circle here. Is that big enough? Alright, let's build it. Let's just start building. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is enough, right? I think 6 is enough. Can fit 7, but what's the point? Then we need a rail system to do this. So let me just grab an existing rail system. But we need to modify it a little bit to be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe it goes there. And then this needs to be extended. That's 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. I don't need 3 trains. Thank you. I need that. Alright, let's get that in. Just like that. Then with this rail system, we need to bring it into the staging area. Let me just copy this whole shenanigans and get it done. Why is this white thing necessary? What is even happening here? Let me just remind myself what this even is. Yeah, it's just a mold, right? Okay. Every step here is necessary. Oh man, look at this monstrosity. It doesn't even fit on the other side. I'm trying to see if I can like copy less things. Because copying this cost blueprint points? Like 38. So even with these extra belts, it's not like saving much, right? It's like 100. Wait, no, these just cost platform units. Wait, does it cost blueprint points to paste this? No, it just costs platform units. Alright, so the space belts don't even cost any money. So then I might as well just paste this whole thing in, right? And then we gotta like get all the stuff for this. Oh man, someone's gonna yell at me for this because this just seems dumb. And then we gotta figure out what goes into every single one of these inputs. Oh man. Can we use some stuff from here? So we need 2, wait, well, let's start from the bottom. What the heck is this thing? This is a circle. So we need our circle staging to come like somewhere here. So let's copy one of these staging things. Like this. And then let's bring the circles in. There was probably a cleverer way to do this, but I'm not seeing it. Okay, so that should bring circles in. Circles is the only thing that I'm lacking, right? And the train's gonna stop. Well, we need like double stops here. We don't need like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need something like this. It's not like it's not gonna keep up with this thing anyway. It doesn't matter. This is not gonna be the limiting factor. It's fine. Yeah, that's fine. As long as some circles come in here, I don't really care if it's efficient or not. Now, where do we need circles? Let's just copy what we've done here first and then we'll modify accordingly. So we need a circles to come into this bottom bit. So let's get a circles into here. What else plugs into here? Red. So we need new red. I'm just gonna use new colors. We'll just bring like a bunch of new red in. How many reds is this thing using? Let's have a look. We got 1 red in the whole system, just the 1 red. Yep, okay, so we just need 1 red. To go in here. What goes in the outer side? A green. 6 greens go into here. All right, let's plug the 6 greens in. So where can I find 6 greens, do you think? Down here? See if we can fit. These asteroids look tiny. Can we fit 6 greens here? Yeah, I think we can. Barely. There's 3. There's another 3. There's my 6 greens. Now the greens plug into this thing. Trying not to confuse myself to see what plugs into everything. Okay, we've got the circles, we've got the colors coming through. Now we need to figure out what plugs into the next thing, which is this color. What is this color? This color is a yellow. Okay, so we need how many yellow? 4 yellow. Okay, well, I mean, we need 3 yellow, but we need 4 yellow. So we need to mix yellow somewhere, like over here maybe. Yup. And to mix yellow, we need a red and a oh, we do need another red. How much red do we need to mix yellow? One red? No, 2 reds, 2 greens to make 4 yellows. So we need more red. Why are these tiny asteroids existing? Like, what the heck? They only fit 1 color thing. So there's my 2 reds. So we can peel the 2 reds off and bring it into here. Now we just need 2 greens. We're already using the 6 greens there, so we just need 2. What? This thing's tiny. Let's use this one here. This thing's tiny too. What? Game's trolling me now. This thing can't fit 2 greens anywhere? What? Alright, you stupid asteroid. I'll just get the 2 greens somewhere. Oh my god, I hate you, game. It has to make life complicated right at the end. Funny. Yeah, I got a new rule for you guys. If you're at the end of your playthrough, spaghetti is now allowed. I won't take away your operator license. It's okay. What I'm doing is totally legal. Who's vomiting at watching me do this crazy nonsense? Now, what goes into here? This gets a little bit confusing. So this shape is going to be a little bit different or something? I don't know. Because we could just destroy the other side, right? Yeah, we just got to make sure the red goes onto the other side. All right, cool. So here is just a circle, circle, square, square. Circle, circle, square, square. So we need 2 squares. Who's glad they added this belt weaving feature into the patch? Oh my god, imagine doing all this without belt weaving. The auto belt thing that they added. Is it circle, circle, then square, square? Yeah. I don't know if the order of which I do this matters or not, but I don't want to think about it. Circle, circle, and then square, square goes down there. Something like that. Circle, circle, square, square. And that's that one done. Let's get these things hooked up and then we're almost done. So what is going on here? 3 circles are going in here. Okay. And I have 3 circles. So 3 circles are going in here, and then white is going in here. 4 belts of white. So I need another white mixer. So the white needs 2 of a color and then something else. All right. Well, can I fit more green on this? No. I've run out of green again. The hell are these green asteroids? They're terrible. Well, we just get the double green from here then. Need that plugged into the white somewhere, the double green. Now I just need a red and a blue. So I need another red. So the red can peel from here and go to here. And then I just need a blue. Now where's my blue coming from? Do I have no blue in this whole system? There's another single asteroid here. I must be so close to base they're all like tiny little asteroids. Do I need more blue somewhere? I don't think so. It's just a blue here. Yeah. I don't think there's any more blue. Wait. Eventually I'm going to need a blue crystal on top. Let's just bring in... Well, the blue crystal on top is going to require 12 belts of blue. So let's not mess with that. We'll just bring dedicated blue for that process. I feel like this whole episode is just going to be me setting up for this stupid shape. The blue goes around here. Yeah, that. Alright, so that makes the white. Now the white needs to plug into this. Efficiency, guys. Efficiency. Alright, then we got 2 more things happening here. One is just any miscellaneous shape, and the other is a circle. Why is there a circle coming in here and then weird shapes coming out? What the heck is going on here? What the heck is going on here? It must be like residual circles or something, but I think you just need 2 any shapes going out here, right? Yeah, because it's stuck, that's why. But yeah, basically 2 stars or something. Any shape, doesn't really matter. This is like next level shenanigans. In theory, that should give me out exactly the correct shape, except there's something happening here too. What's happening right at the end? A full set of blue is happening to get the blue crystals on top. Yes, okay. So I need a full 12 thing of blue, which is happening here, and there's no more full 12 things of blue anyway. Oh man. Lucky I deleted all my milestone factories, or my computer would have burnt down by now. Like this. And then blue. I've lost where I did the blue. There's the blue, and I did the other blue here. Is this working? Yeah, that's fine. Alright, that's going to take forever for this whole thing to boot up. So let me just delete this. Eventually, we're going to need to bring the output of this shape back up to like near here somewhere. For these 2 shapes to then swap back together. But what we can do in the meantime is modify this such that the other half is coming out, right? So we need to turn some stuff around because this is already working. We know if I've done everything correctly here, and I think I have, what's going to come out here is this shape. So while this shape is fully stacked and loaded, I can get it to make it like properly, like I can modify this instead of waiting for the other shape to load up. What am I trying to say? Yeah, instead of modifying the other one that's not ready yet, we can modify this one to make the left half of this shape. So to make the left half of this shape, we're going to have to rotate this thing. So let's bring in some rotators. We need to do counterclockwise 90, which is this one. Great. So that will now turn the red onto the side that I want. So we'll get that red shape out, and then the crystal process remains the same. That's fine. Then we need to, yeah, so that shape will be fine. Then we need to work on this side of the shape, right? So this mold thing that's happening on the top just needs to change to the other side. The star, okay? So how do I change that to the other side? Let me think. We can just rotate this entire shape, right? Yeah. If we just rotate this 180 degrees, that should work. Then the output of this should be fine, I think. But yeah, now we need to rotate, I think, all of these 180 degrees at some point. So let's just do that here. Then that output should be correct, and then it can go through all its standard processes. Yeah, I think that works, doesn't it? Then it'll go through the half destroy process, and then we should be left with a flipped version of whatever we got here. We'll let that run and see if it works. I really want to fix the circles here as well to get proper volume of output. Because at the moment, these circles are not running at 100% capacity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 8 circles. Yeah, so this is loading a train of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we don't need so many trains. We just need more circles coming out. Really, we should just modify this. Can we modify this asteroid to be like 6? I think this can be, right? So I think that's less work than finding another circle asteroid. If we can just like somehow fit 6 onto this one. 3, 4, 5. So close. There's got to be a way to fit 6 onto this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So close. 6. Hold on. There. Jankily fit 6 into here. Now with 6 extractors, we can fit this into here somehow. Instead of doing this, let's just get 6 going. 1, 2 more. We just get the train to stop here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that should be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get rid of that. Copy that. That should work. Now, we need to wire these up properly. Might as well just give it a little bit of room while we're at it, since there's no shapes being loaded here anyway. Wait, what am I doing? Alright, let me wire these all in. So this one can just go in the middle. These two can go in the middle. These two can go on the edge. Like that. And now out of these 8, we're going to be only stopping at 6, right? So it's going to stop here and load the front 6. So in theory, I should just be able to take these and rewire these 3 this way. And in theory, we should be able to get that done. Now, with this, is this all working is the question. I can't even tell. What is coming out here now? Well, I'll have to let that all saturate and do its thing for a while. Is this thing coming out with anything? Let's just double check. It's almost coming out with something, but there's no color because this thing's taking forever to travel, or I've wired it up wrong. So this is blue. Yep, it is traveling. It's traveling. Yeah, blue's just traveling. That's fine. We'll come back to this in a little bit. We've still got many things to do. First of all, we need to do this shape. So maybe we should... Oh, is this even an easy process to do? Let's see if it's an easy process to do. If it is, then I'll wrap it up in the same episode, and then I can let my game run these shapes for a little while and get some more blueprint points for the final push next episode. So what we need to do for this shape is put the white layer on, right? So I've got my 2 halves, which is this thing. In theory, if I just crystal this white, it should just work, right? So here, we just need this crystal process twice. No weird rotations or anything, just the crystal part. Like that. Then we just need white coming in from somewhere. We need to make white though, so let's make white. we need this 4x white mixer. And then to the white mixer, we need to plug in an RGB. Now, I don't think I have any spare RGBs, and I can't be bothered calculating. 1, 2 Rs being used here off this belt. 3, 4 Rs are being used off this belt. It's all really, really confusing. So I'm just going to grab more red from here. So red's being overtaxed. I don't want to use that as a double color. So now there's 5 reds coming in here. So theoretically, I should just be able to pull a red off here. Then for my double color, I just pull the closest one. So I'll just grab 2 blues from here. Like that. And then I just need a singular green. Now, where's all the green coming from? And am I using it all? So the green is not being used anywhere, I don't see, except for here. So we're using 2 belts of green to make yellow. Yep. That's fine. And then how many belts of green is there? There's 3, which is perfect. So I can just use this green. Perfect. And that should make me 4 belts of white. And then the white needs to kind of come down over here and paint these, crystal these shapes. Something like this and this. That's fine. And then it kind of needs to continue and travel on and crystal more white shapes. Wait, that's just 1 white. I need another white. Oh man. So I need another white over here to do a similar process to these 2 shapes. Yeah. So basically these 2 shapes that come out are okay now. But then I need another 4 belts of white. Oh man, what the heck? Over here somewhere. Now I've definitely not got enough color here. The blue is being overtaxed, right? Alright, we'll just grab more blue then. The blue can be the double color. Then I need 1 green, 1 red. So we can just grab a green from here, or we can use this green, but there's not enough space on that asteroid. So we just grab another green here. Efficiency isn't always measured by how clean your factory is. Sometimes you just need to get to an end goal. And we just need to get to an end goal quickly. So we're going to do things messy. It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly legal. Stupid asteroids that don't fit 4 color mixer things. Need a red. You'll do. Okay, that makes another 4 belts of white. Then those 4 belts of white need to come and do something with these. Right, so if I just shove a crystal, if I make this a white crystal, in theory it should just work. So I just need this crystal making process again. Like this. Then we can get rid of this belt and replace it with this belt. Yeah, that works. Then we just need to put this on here and this on here. There, that should in theory make my final shape. In theory. I say in theory a lot, don't I? Well, in practice, things don't happen the way I want them to, so yeah. But yeah, that's all. We'll leave it at that for this episode. I'll let my game run to let everything saturate, and then we can troubleshoot this shape next episode. And this shape is almost done, and we can deconstruct it, which is excellent. We will definitely expand our milestone 9 factory. You know what? Actually, before we go, let's quickly expand our milestone 9 factory. All we have to do is plug some stuff into it, which I really should have done at the start of the episode. So let's just plug some stuff into this and make it work. Oh man, look at all this color mess. Is this thing like not using that much of the colors? But I need this mixing array happening again, basically. Is it like not using green much at all? Alright, let's just do it over here somewhere, I don't care. So how much green is it using? This whole system is using 1 belt of green and it plugs into this double green. So it's using 4 belts of green. Do I even have 4 belts of green? No, I only have 2 belts of green, damn it. This is all bespoke, so whatever I do, I need to like do it again. Because I think I put in just enough color to make this system work. So nothing here actually, yeah, we need to make it work again, basically. As in, we can't use any of these existing belts because they're all being fully taxed. This is using 1, 2, 3 belts of blue. So I can just add 3 belts of blue onto that. This green is fine. Why did I do this at the end of this episode? This is gonna take forever. Alright, I need another 3 belts of blue then. And of course you're not gonna fit 3. Maybe you'll fit 3. 1, 2, 3. This one can fit like 5 on it. Or 5. This one can actually fit 5. Wow. But we just need to put this onto this belt and then we'll just use the rest of this belt. So this one is going, this blue is going into the back of this. Is it? Like that. And then it's also going into one belt of this. Can't do it there. Go into this belt. Then we need red. And we need 1, 2, 3 reds. And then it also continues on 4, 5, 6, 7 reds. That doesn't even make sense. How is this belt carrying 7 reds? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reds. I've miscalculated the reds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dude, no wonder this thing's not even producing at full speed. I don't even have the right amount of red going in here. I need 7 reds. And I've only got 6 going on here. Yeah, that's stupid. I'm just gonna do it with 6. That's fine. It's good enough. This doesn't even fit 6, does it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What happened here? My milestone 9 factory has been producing this whole time without even it's not even producing at maximum efficiency because we're not even hooking up enough input into it. But essentially we need a red here and the red needs to go here. Cool. Then it needs to go like here and here. That's 3 belts gone. Now that should give me these 2 colors, and these 2 colors come out and do something super crazy. So we need to get the color in. So the top color is magenta, and magenta is being produced here. Let me just cut some of these belts so it's less confusing. That's magenta, and magenta needs to go here. Did I flip this whole thing? Why does this look like a flipped version of this? That's that. Then that. Why doesn't this look like this? Did I change something here? Whatever, it doesn't really matter. Let's just get magenta into this side. If I didn't break anything when I was reordering this thing, that would be super embarrassing. Then we need to get the red, a belt of red, which is this belt, into this one, right? That's good. And then now we need our shapes in. So it doesn't matter what shapes go in, we just need 4 diagonal shapes. Okay, these are already diagonal shapes, so I might as well just use these. And then I have another 2 that I set up here that I never used. I'll just bring them around the back somewhere. How is this going to weave over? In the most spaghetti way possible, obviously. 1, 2. We're going to build the most disgusting factory we can possibly build here. Don't ever play shapes like this, guys, please. I'll take away your operator license. I will. Don't test me. There we go. That's in. So we've got all our shapes in. And that's it. Oh, we still need to make this part of it. Damn it. Alright, so here we got all our shapes in. They plug directly somehow into here. So that is all of this. Then what about these 2 things? What is this thing? That's like a stacking thing. Is that happening here? Yeah, that's happening here now. This, and this is all condensed and happening here. But what I need to do is plug in some shapes into here. So I need like more random shapes, like this. And they need to plug into here and here. Then over on, to make that shape with the pins, it needs 2 crystals. Is it just 2 or is it 4? It's 4, isn't it? So I need a belt of 4 colors. There's obviously not going to be a simple solution to a belt of 4 colors. There's never an asteroid big enough to fit this. Almost. there's your... Ooh. So there's my belt of 4 random colors. Then to that, I need to put it here somewhere. So that should now output me something. Wait, that's not right. It needs to go in here. Yep, there's my random colors to make pins. And what goes in the final color thing? There's a final color thing. White goes in there. Okay, so that's why I made white before. Doesn't like that. Doesn't like that. You can just do this. That's white. And white needs to come in over here somewhere. Beauty. Cool. Now I just need to hook this, and this up. How does that hook up with the old system? So the end of this system is here. It just hooks direct to direct. All right. Something like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think that makes our final shape. Well, is there only one way to find out? Do you guys like my factory? Is it nice and clean? I think it's nice and clean. This is probably the cleanest factory I've ever made. This is the worst factory I've ever made. But yeah, all good. I think at least as long as it works, it's fine. But it's gonna need some time to process before it actually starts working or not. So we'll call it the end of this episode that we are now 38 hours into the game. Maybe we can finish around the 45-hour mark. I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna let the game run for a bit so everything can saturate. Then at the start of the next episode, we can start troubleshooting all of these last few shapes. We've only got 2 shapes to do really, because this one's about to complete. This one is complete. So not much to go, guys. And then we just need to make sure this factory works so we can double it up. And then next time we will do this, you know, properly with all the colors and stuff. All right, cool guys. I'm gonna leave it at that. If you've enjoyed this horrible spaghetti mess of a video, please leave a like and subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next episode. Maybe 1 or 2 more to go. Anyways, thank you for watching and have a good one.